Alright. So I apologize if it came off like I'm not excited about this. I'm still absolutely thrilled. I'm just going to be doing some wardrobe changes throughout this video because we have so much ground to cover today. The engagement, ring of the century might be in the works. And it's got more drama, sparkle, and hidden messages than a season finale of Gossip Girl. Word on the street is that Taylor Swift's engagement ring from football heartthrob Travis Kelce isn't just going to be your average piece of bling. Nope. It's going to be meaningful, mysterious, and so loaded with symbolism that we'll probably need a magnifying glass and a decoder ring to figure it all out. Now, let's not act surprised here. This is the same woman who low-key wore a T-charm on her thigh at the Grammys and proudly rocked an 87 necklace like it was part of her armor at the Super Bowl. So yeah, you best believe her engagement ring isn't just gonna be a rock. It's basically gonna tell a whole damn story from beginning to end. Insiders are whispering that this gem is gonna be vintage inspired, absolutely full of sparkle, and dripping with personal touches that only the real fans will catch. Maybe a secret engraving hidden underneath. Maybe a tiny moon or star tucked somewhere special. Maybe it'll even glow when her next album drops. Honestly, would we even be shocked at this point? Apparently, Taylor's got a serious thing for layering her jewelry like she's stacking plot twists in a song. So her ring might just look like it's part of a carefully curated collection, blending in seamlessly while totally standing out at the same time. And don't even get us started on the color scheme. Red is absolutely the theme here. Not only is it a name of one of her most iconic albums, but it's also the signature color of Travis's team, the Kansas City Chiefs. She's basically been painting the town red every single game day, so ruby might just sneak its way into that setting. Gold, obviously. Diamonds, definitely. But sources are betting on something extra special, like a gemstone with a serious backstory. Maybe something tied directly to a lyric or one of her infamous Easter eggs that fans spend months trying to decode. And speaking of surprise drops, Swifties might want to keep one eye on Kansas City this weekend and the other eye glued to their TikTok notifications, cause Miss Swift is rumored to be pulling a sneaky one again. Word is she might just pop up at the Big Slick charity event like a sparkly Jack-in-the-Box wearing designer heels. Nothing's been officially confirmed, of course, because why would Taylor ever do things the normal way? Nope. She prefers the Beyonce style drop it when no one's looking method that keeps everyone on their toes constantly. Now let's rewind a bit here. Travis has been doing the off-season athlete thing down in Boca Raton, living that protein shake. And poolside life in a $20 million mansion that probably has more square footage than a small country. And yes, before you ask, Taylor was spotted hanging out with him there, being all supportive and adorable at dinner in West Palm Beach, like the world's most glamorous water break during training season. But now that Travis is back in Kansas City for his preseason grind, the tea is absolutely boiling. He's got big slick commitments this weekend, and insiders are hinting that Taylor might pull a surprise "it's me" moment at the charity shindig. She's not officially on the guest list, but let's be real here, since when has that ever stopped her from making an appearance? The event is absolutely stacked with celebrities like Paul Rudd, Jason Sudeikis, and Rob Riggle doing hospital visits and softball games for charity. And let's just say if Taylor decides to drop in unannounced, it's completely game over for everyone's sanity. Imagine the absolute chaos if she joins Travis and Mahomes on stage again. The internet genuinely won't survive, especially if she brings her Easter egg game to the charity event. One surprise appearance and the Swifties will be dissecting that moment like it's the Zapruder film, frame by frame, looking for hidden meanings and secret messages in every gesture and outfit choice. And just when fans think they've barely recovered from visualizing her potential next appearance, boom! She materializes like a glittery mirage in the middle of New York City, strutting into via CAROTA like it's the Met Gala and she's the main event of the evening. No warning, no heads up to anyone, just Taylor doing what Taylor does best. Pulling up looking absolutely flawless and leaving everyone in complete emotional shambles. Yes, we have a new sighting alert that broke the internet. So there she was, serving pure elegance with a generous side of chaos. Rocking a gorgeous floral spaghetti strap dress that looked like it was woven by enchanted forest birds working overtime. Add stilettos that could probably crush a man's ego and a slick ponytail that screamed, "I didn't come here to play games with anyone." And it's absolutely no wonder the entire restaurant lost its collective mind in that moment. Like one poor fan. Looked like she just saw a ghost. A beautiful Grammy-winning ghost with amazing skin and designer accessories that cost more than most people's rent. She literally craned her neck like she was spotting a genuine UFO, then turned to the camera. Like, y'all saw that too, right? I'm not hallucinating this whole thing, am I? Another diner straight up slapped her hand over her mouth like she was about to witness the second coming of pop music royalty. And honestly, it genuinely did feel that dramatic watching the footage. Swifties online went absolutely feral, not over some brand new track or cryptic social media post, but over how incredibly relatable that girl's face was in that moment. One update account called her the official voice of the entire fandom, and they absolutely weren't lying about that. Assessment. That reaction spoke louder than any lyric could. Pure, unfiltered, oh my god. That's actually her energy radiating through the screen. If you're loving these behind the scenes insights into Taylor's world, make sure to hit that subscribe button because we're just getting started with all the latest updates and Easter egg breakdowns. And of course, the fashion breakdown started within literal seconds of the photos hitting social media. That gold drop chain on her belt perfectly matching the delicate necklace. The entire look was clean, chic, and absolutely lethal in its simplicity. Social media went into complete meltdown mode across all platforms. One fan summed it up perfectly, saying she's not just serving dinner, she's serving looks that could kill. Another simply screamed in all caps, "She looks gorgeous like always, and I can't handle it." Taylor just sat down to eat a normal meal and somehow made everyone else's night feel like background filler in a high-budget music video. And speaking of, feeling like extras in Taylor's personal music video, fans are now bracing themselves for her next potential publicity stunt. Casually twirling into the Dancing with the Stars ballroom like she owns the entire dance floor. Yep. Swifties are absolutely spiraling at the thought of Taylor possibly showing up on DWTS season 34 as a surprise guest. Like, imagine she just moonwalks in during a passionate Paso Doble routine and drops a signature wink at the camera. The internet would literally combust before the commercial break could even start rolling. So what exactly sparked this new wave of Taylor mania and DWTS speculation? It's all thanks to professional dancer Jenna Johnson tossing Jason Kelce's name into the DWTS ring like festive confetti. She's saying he's got the perfect don't take it too seriously vibe, which is exactly the kind of chaotic energy that would result in shirtless samba performances that break the internet. And since Jason happens to be big brother to a certain type, and who's famously dating a certain pop music queen, fans instantly connected the dots like a conspiracy board lit up with actual glitter and string. Now the entire fandom is convinced that if Jason hits the ballroom floor, Taylor's gonna be front and center in the audience, clapping enthusiastically, giggling at his moves, maybe even giving Bruno Tonioli a serious run for his dramatically theatrical judging money. They're so absolutely sure of this scenario, some dedicated fans are already screenshotting fake seating charts and trying to zoom in like it's CSI Swiftie edition with digital magnifying glasses and everything. And honestly, that's completely valid reasoning. Let's not forget that DWTS already gave Taylor the full royal treatment with an entire Era Night theme last season. Mandy Moore, not the This Is Us actress, but the one who makes people do emotionally devastating splits on the dance floor, was even brought in to serve as a special guest judge for the evening. Taylor didn't show up in person back then because she was busy absolutely melting faces off during her Brazil tour dates. But she did leave a pre-taped congratulatory message looking like she was approximately 5 seconds away from teleporting directly onto the dance floor in full sequin glory. So now that she's not actively on tour this fall season, fans are completely convinced it's officially go time for a surprise appearance. And with Alex Earl and Robert Irwin already confirmed on the season 34 lineup, tossing Taylor into the audience feels like the glittery chaos we all absolutely deserve after everything. But the Kelce brothers are making serious moves that go way beyond just dancing or dating pop music queens. Travis and Jason have officially stepped up their game from NFL superstars to actual legitimate team owners. Yeah, you heard that completely right. Co-owners of a professional football team right in Missouri.